Hello, you're welcome. Yeah, welcome to Debo TV. Today, I'll be talking about entrepreneurship. Yes, starting a business in Nigeria, the challenges and opportunities. I'm sure that a lot of us want to start business in Nigeria. A number of people would love to. Okay, now should you start a business in Nigeria or should you face your career? Depends. I'm not one of those who would say that you cannot be what you want to be financially until you start a business. That is not true. I don't subscribe to that. As a career person who is in the corporate world and all, you can be as wealthy as you want to be. And of course, if you are cut out for business, you can also be as wealthy as you want to be. It depends on what you are cut out for and what you are ready to really do. Either of them will get you into wealth no matter what, once you apply yourself. Okay. So today I'm speaking to the business minded ones about entrepreneurship in Nigeria because doing this in Nigeria, takes a special grace if you understand what I mean. I mean, if you've not subscribed to this channel, I would encourage you to click the subscribe button and also click the notification button so that whenever we drop any video, you'll be one of the first to know. On this channel, I talk about entrepreneurship, real estate, okay, generally, then how to sell, sales, I talk about that, and financial freedom. If you have any issues in any of these areas, you want to binge on the materials on this channel. We have loads and loads and loads of benefiting, very beneficial materials for you that you want to get into and enjoy because they are made for you. Now, I'll be right back and then we'll go on to talking about entrepreneurship, starting a business in Nigeria, the challenges and opportunities. Entrepreneurship is a key driver of economic growth, innovation, and job creation. It enables individuals to identify opportunities, take risks, and develop solutions to meet unmet needs in the society. In Nigeria, entrepreneurship plays an even more critical role due to the nation's youthful population, one, high unemployment, two, and the limited availability of traditional employment. Nigeria, with over 200 million people and GDP of about $477 billion as of 2023, according to our Nigerian Bureau of Statistics, remains one of Africa's largest economies. Over 60% of the population is under 25 years. This creates a dynamic and rapidly growing market. However, the economy faces significant challenges such as an over-reliance on oil, unemployment hovering around 33.3%, and inflation reaching as high as 34% in 2024. Despite these hurdles, Nigeria presents fertile ground for entrepreneurial growth. This is driven by the resilience and creativity of its people. Challenges. Business environment is one challenge that entrepreneurs in Nigeria would have to face. Bureaucracy. When it comes to business challenges, bureaucracy is one. Entrepreneurs in Nigeria often face lengthy processes in registering their businesses, securing permits, and obtaining licenses. According to the World Bank's Doing Business report, Nigeria ranks 131st out of 190 economies in ease of doing business, with bureaucracy and red tape stifling business operations. For instance, it can take weeks or months to incorporate a company due to the slow administrative processes. Corruption is another big one. Nigeria ranks 150 out of 180 countries in the Corruption Perception Index of 2023. Entrepreneurs frequently encounter corrupt practices at various government levels, which could affect operations. This includes bribery demands from officials and inflated contract costs, unpredictable policy changes such as fluctuating import duties, taxes, and the implementation of the New Finance Act 2020 have led to additional costs and delays for many businesses. Access to finance is another major one. Under the business environment, I had about three major ones. Now, limited funding is one. Accessing finance is one of the most critical challenges for Nigerian entrepreneurs. Banks often require high collaterals of up to 100 to 150% cover for loans, and less than 10% of startups in Nigeria have access to venture capital, according to TechPoint Africa, making it difficult for startups to secure the funds needed for growth. High interest rates is another major issue when it comes to access to finance. Interest rates for loans often exceed 25%, making borrowing prohibitive and expensive. This makes scaling difficult for small businesses reliant on loans for working capital. Infrastructure is another challenge. Electricity, for example, in the usual Twitter banter between Nigerians and neighboring countries like Ghana, one of the main points they love to rub in is our inadequate electricity supply, for example. During Nigeria's AFCON campaign, Ghanaians seized the opportunity to tease Nigerians with comments like, "You don't get electricity, how you won't take C trophy?" Nigeria generates around 4,600 megawatts of electricity, well below the 25,000 megawatts required to meet demand, resulting in persistent power outages. The situation forces entrepreneurs to spend nearly 40% of their operating costs on power, relying heavily on diesel generators to keep their businesses running. Under infrastructure, we also have transportation. There is a joke in Nigeria that if you accompany someone to the airport, they might reach their destination country before you make it back home. Unfortunately, this isn't far from reality. Severe traffic gridlocks and poor road networks make transportation a major hurdle. According to the World Bank, poor road infrastructure costs Nigeria about 3% of its GDP annually, with delayed deliveries, increased logistics costs, often stifling business growth. Internet connectivity is another major one under the infrastructure heading. Despite ongoing progress, which we must admit, Nigeria's internet penetration remains at 47%, which leaves certain areas with unreliable connectivity. This is why you will often hear comments like, this doesn't work in Ogudu, but it's fine at home in Surulere. That is my network provider. Or only such and such network provider works well here. You hear that a lot. These inconsistencies in internet coverage hinder businesses that rely heavily on digital tools and online services, making it difficult to operate smoothly in some regions in Nigeria. Security. This is the grandfather of it all. Safety concerns are huge in Nigeria. In 2023, Nigeria was ranked the 8th least peaceful country in Africa by the Global Peace Index. Security concerns such as kidnapping, terrorism, and armed robbery significantly increased the cost of doing business in the country. One tragic example was the 2020 murder of prominent businessman Ignatius Adunukwe, the CEO of Fireman Generator, whose dismembered body was found in a bush in Lagos after he was abducted during a real estate transaction. Adunukwe's case received widespread attention due to his prominence, but countless others, many of them less well-known entrepreneurs, have suffered similar fate. Some still missing, others found with parts of their bodies removed. These stories highlight the severe security risk that business owners face daily in Nigeria. Potential loss is one major thing under security. Businesses have to invest in extra security measures, including hiring private guards and installing security systems, which adds to the cost of operation, which increase their overhead. Another major challenge that we'll speak on in this documentary is talent acquisition. Skilled labor in Nigeria. Nigerian universities produce about 600,000 graduates annually. Yet, many entrepreneurs report difficulty finding workers with the right skills. According to a PwC report, 45% of employers believe the education system doesn't adequately prepare students for the workplace. Retention is another major issue under talent acquisition. Retaining talent is also an issue, as many skilled workers, JAPA, which is the common phenomenon, in search of better opportunities abroad, contributing to the brain drain problem. Enough of challenges though. There are opportunities, because wherever there are challenges, there are opportunities. And that is one of the major things keeping most entrepreneurs in Nigeria. Okay? Growing markets is one of the opportunities in Nigeria. Large consumer base. Nigeria population is the largest in Africa, providing a huge potential consumer market for goods and services. With the growth of urbanization and increasing disposable income, there are untapped opportunities for entrepreneurs to cater to a wide range of consumer needs, from fast-moving consumer goods, FMCGs, to luxury items. Increasing demand is something that we experience here. The rise in urbanization, currently at 52%, coupled with youth-driven demand for tech, fashion, and entertainment, creates new opportunities for businesses to target niche markets. Then there is that advantage and opportunity of diversification. Agriculture, for example. Agriculture contributes about 25% to Nigeria's GDP, yet only 40% of arable land is being utilized currently. Opportunities are bound for entrepreneurs in agro-processing, food export, and sustainable farming. These are areas you can find ideas you want to run with. Technology is another one. Nigeria's tech ecosystem is growing at an annual rate of 20%, with fintech alone valued at $3 billion. Startups in edutech, agritech, and health tech are attracting local and international investments. Innovation is a major opportunity in the country. Creative solutions abound. Entrepreneurs can leverage local knowledge to develop innovative solutions to challenges unique to Nigeria. For instance, companies like Cobalt 360, a logistics startup, are providing tech-enabled solutions for Nigeria's transport infrastructure issues, while Paystack revolutionized digital payments in Nigeria before being acquired by Stripe for $200 million. According to the GSMA Mobile Economy Report, Nigeria's digital economy could generate $88 billion and create 3 million jobs by 2025, driven by tech innovation and e-commerce. Government initiatives are there as well. Support program. The Nigerian Youth Investment Fund, NYIF, provides young entrepreneurs with loans up to 3 million naira, while the Tony Elumelu Foundation offers grants and training for startups across Africa. The Central Bank of Nigeria has also established the Anchor Borrowers Program, targeting entrepreneurs in agriculture. Tax incentives are also there as opportunities. The government offers tax breaks, such as pioneer taxes, to companies investing in high priority sectors like manufacturing and agriculture, as outlined in the Nigerian Industrial Revolution Plan, the NIRP. The economy is resilient. Resilient economy is an opportunity in Nigeria. Nigeria's economy remains resilient despite external shocks like oil price fluctuations. The informal economy, which accounts for 65% of Nigerian GDP, thrives as entrepreneurs quickly adapt to changing conditions. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, businesses pivoted to digital solutions to continue operations. Now, success stories. We have had a number of successful entrepreneurs in Nigeria, and in this documentary, I'll just mention 2, okay? And probably a few more as bonuses, okay? Innocent Ife Diaso Chukuma, Innocent Motors. Nigeria's first indigenous car manufacturer, Innocent Motors, overcame poor infrastructure and limited government support to become one of Africa's leading auto manufacturers. The company produces 10,000 vehicles annually and has created over 7,000 jobs in Nigeria. As a good example, Olubenga Agbola, Flutterwave. Flutterwave, a fintech founded in Nigeria, simplifies digital payments across Africa. Despite initial difficulties securing funding and facing regulatory challenges, Flutterwave has processed over 200 million transactions, valued at more than $16 billion, and raised 225 million in Series D funding. That's a success. And we have quite a number of successes in the real estate space. They are everywhere across the country: Port Harcourt, Lagos, Nigeria, Abuja, exploring both PropTech and the normal real estate successes. If you want to succeed as an entrepreneur in Nigeria, here are some tips for you. Conduct thorough market research. Use tools like the National Bureau of Statistics and platforms like Nigerian Bureau of Statistics and platforms like Statista to gather data on market trends and customer behavior. 2. Develop a robust business plan. Include financial projections, risk assessment particularly, and contingency plans in your business plan. Number 3, build a strong team. Hire based on skill and passion, and invest in employee training and development. 4, stay adaptable and innovative. Be willing to pivot your business model when necessary, especially during times of crisis or change. 5, leverage available business resources and support. Take advantage of incubators like Real Hub, as Real Estate Hub, in Ogudu, Nigeria, in Ogudu, Lagos, Nigeria, and Lagos Innovate, as well as government schemes like the Bank of Industry, BOI, and SMIDA. Entrepreneurship in Nigeria presents both challenges and immense opportunities. While bureaucratic red tape, high interest rates, and infrastructure gaps are significant obstacles, Nigeria's growing market, diversification potential, and innovative landscape provide fertile ground for entrepreneurial ventures. By conducting thorough market research, staying innovative, and leveraging available resources, Nigerian entrepreneurs can turn challenges into opportunities and contribute to the country's economic growth. Now is the time for aspiring entrepreneurs to take that bold step. Pursue your dreams, seize the opportunities before you, and be part of the wave of resilient innovators driving the Nigeria we know forward. So guys, it still pays to be an entrepreneur in Nigeria, and there are enormous opportunities even though there are challenges. If you follow the advice and guide provided in this documentary, you definitely will be right on top smiling. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. If you have any question for me, let us have it in the comments. If you have any suggestion as to what you think we should talk about along the areas of entrepreneurship, real estate, sales, and personal finance, financial freedom, let us know about that. Till I come your way in another episode, I remain yours sincerely, Debo Adejano, in the business of helping you sack your landlord.